In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Resources, resources, and resources. All of us want to become a resourceful person. Is there something wrong in that? Oh, it's great. It's great to be a resourceful person. And because the resources are so good, so nice, so the resources are always wanted. We do want the resources. But many of us believe that I don't have the resources. I am not a resourceful person, and maybe I shall not be able to become a resourceful person at all. As a matter of fact, we are the resourceful person, and we can become the resourceful person as well. We are the resourceful person, and we can become a resourceful person at the same time. First of all, we are discussing the ways to become a resourceful person. First of all, we need to think and we need to believe that the world is a good place to live. It's not a bad place at all. It's a good place. And we need to find the good in the word. Also, we need to believe that the people are good. Most of the people are good. And we need to find the good in the people as well. There are plenty and plenty of good things in the world we need to find, we need to conceive, we need to bring it into the mind. And there are plenty and plenty of good things in the amongst the people as well. We need also to conceive, we need also to bring it into the mind. The good in the people. Imagine we are always conceiving the bad in the people, but we are unable to. As a matter of fact, we need to focus upon what is the good in the people. Okay? Then there are other things as well. Like, what are those other things? If we want to understand something, how did it happen? So, we might be sticking to one point. We might stick to one point, but as a matter of fact, there could be several reasons, several possible reasons. There would be maybe one reason, but there are several possibilities. Since we don't exactly know till now, we need to make a list, either in the mind or on the paper if it is more necessary. But once we have made the list, still don't put a full stop, because there could be any other reason which we don't have in the mind till now. Okay? Now we want to do something. Again, there are several ways to do that. Several possible ways to do that. Some of these are in the mind at the moment, in the mind of ours. Another some of these are not in the mind of ours till now. But it will come to the mind later on. So we don't need to put a full stop. We can make a list of how can I do that, how can I achieve that. But there will be several options we can put on the paper in the mind. But still we don't need to put a full stop at all. Because there are certain things which we don't have in the mind at the moment, but it might come to the mind later on. So there could be the several reasons. Okay? Then, dear friends, you know, we need to think good. We need to think good. And we need to believe I can do that. I can do that. Think creatively. Be a creative person. And as for this generating more and more options are concerned, why did it happen? What is it this? Or what is the possible solution? How can I achieve that? Always there are several options, several reasons. We need to put all those reasons on the paper, in the mind, and still we don't need to put a full stop, not at any time at all. But it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be taking the step forward. We shouldn't take the initiative, and we will keep thinking forever. We might make a mistake as well. But making of the mistake, does it mean that we shouldn't be taking the initiative, shouldn't be taking the practical step? No, we need to take the step. Whatever is the relatively better option at the moment, take the step. If it is a very important thing, make a careful, calculated calculations and then do that. And above all, believing, I can do that. I can do that. Even if at all apparently, even if at all apparently I don't have the resources, the means, still I can do that. I have been given and gifted with the mind by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I can use this mind creatively and I can achieve whatever I want to achieve. If it is a legitimate one, also listen to the people, watch the people, listen to the people, read the people, because we have one mind, they have a mind too, and maybe they have developed their mind more. So listen to the people, watch the people, read the people. If at all they have written something on a subject, read that. Listen to the lectures and talk to the people. It's important, really important. Dear friends, as a matter of fact, we are the resourceful people and we can become even more resourceful. We don't know that we are quite a resourceful people. As a matter of fact, we are a resourceful people, but we don't know that. So we need to know and we need to take advantage of this thing. We need to know, we need to understand, we need to believe, and we need to take the advantage of this being a resourceful person. Being a resourceful person is in the great demand. We should learn to improvise. We should learn to improvise. Apparently, there are no resources. Apparently, we don't have the right things to start something. We can improvise. I think the people have done it prior to us, prior to you and mine. There are not only the few of people, rather there are millions and millions of people who have done it already. We are not the first one at all. So don't be shy. Don't be hesitate. Do that, and you can do that as well. I can do that. You can do that.